Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. And who?
Playoffs? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Are you? Are you?
Are you? Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Y'all know what time it is, man. It's the Jones Hour. We here. It's live. It's Sunday. It's almost 2 o'clock. We appreciate y'all for fucking with us. There's only one person to the right of me, and his name is Aunt Acid. What is the deal? As he adjusts the cameras for the live. Me, you know me. That's Dos Veces. Jonesy 2 times. We gotta always give a shout out to Kush. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's another Sunday, bro.
Yes, sir.
Blessings to you, man.
Blessings to you as well.
Blessings to everybody listening. If you don't catch the live, that we live every Sunday, but it's only on YouTube, so you gotta hit that subscribe. You gotta chime in, let us know how you feel. I'm about to put the number up right now, so you could call in on the YouTube. So you gotta check that out right now. Okay,
yeah.
There we go. And then we also gonna put the Cash App up there, just in case you wanna pledge to the cause. We appreciate that too. And if you missed the live, you can bring it back on the Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and Audible apps. You gotta do is search the Jones Hour. But man, it's been an exciting week in New York sports, man.
Yes, sir.
Exciting.
To say the fucking least. Yeah,
no. Yeah, that's an understatement, right?
Yeah, bro.
Exciting is an understatement for the what transpired yesterday. In Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we're gonna have to start today. But it's the New York Baseball Report.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Playoffs? What talk about? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
No, we need to talk about
playoffs edition. Oh yeah, no, we talking about playoffs. You damn right, Ant. You damn right, Ant. Because I don't even know where we want to start. It's so good, we could start either way. Yeah. I'll let you choose. Let you choose.
Let's start with the Yankees, bro.
Let's start with the Yankees then.
Let's do it.
Last night was a battle. Our willpower was tested. You know what I'm saying? And we were resilient. We stepped up at every moment. You know what I'm saying? We was able to, fight back every time they had an answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They were winning first. They was up. We was able to, tie the game, take a 1-run lead. Then they tie the game. Then they take a 1-1 lead. Then we tie the game. Then we take a 1-run lead.
And people showing up too.
Yeah, and it was great to see. You know what I'm saying? Cole didn't have his stuff. He's our ace. He's our number one, but he didn't have his stuff. He didn't have his best. And the Yankees said, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
We got your back today. We gonna step up for you. I mean, Juan Soto was a fucking beast. I mean, this guy is just like, no team can pitch to him. Like, he just gets on. He finds a way, man. Any pitch, he knows how to put it in play. He knows everything. I mean, this kid
showing his worth, bro.
Yeah, man. True means of a 5-tool player right there. Because I mean, he's he is a monster. He got it all. And especially when it comes to being at the plate, I mean, he's just a machine, bro. He looks like a machine. He looks like a machine. The way he just puts the ball in play, like he. I know his first two hits, they kind of looked identical, like right up the middle, just past the second baseman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you can't have no other hope but to no other place but to hope that this guy stays a Yankee.
Yeah.
That he comes back and he wants to be part of the squad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to hope for. And man, it's just been great. It's been great. It's been great. It was great to see yesterday. So I think maybe that time off that we had with the bye is what maybe might have thrown Cole off for the pitching.
You know how it goes, bro. They rather be playing every day, if not a couple times a day.
Yeah, I know that. But any team, like if you ask them at the beginning of the season, would you want that bye or not? They're all gonna take the bye because it's all gonna give them the time to reset their bullpen, reset everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Reset their
study, kind of get everything.
yeah, because
together.
I mean, when you go into game one last night, everybody is available. There's
Yep.
not like, oh, this guy pitched yesterday, he might not be there, just like how it was, maybe for Kansas City. It could have been. It wasn't that situation, but it could have been for them,
Yeah.
if they went into an extra inning game, to win, to advance or something like that, um, in a game 3 situation.
But yeah, that extra rest definitely puts their body in kind of like it fucks up their formula. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean most of them have like this this program.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. They all have their own thing.
Yeah, but they
Like, I don't know
tend
exactly
to do it every
what
day.
Cole does, but
Uh-huh.
but I like from watching a lot of fucking YouTube channels of like a lot of these fucking baseball players, bro. They all have this set schedule. Like baseball super superstitious, bro.
Mhm.
Like the shit could be like they can be really weird with it, like where they'll do the same thing every fucking day because it worked once and has to keep working.
Word. Appreciate you on the check-in, bro. Yo, you could call us up, man, if you got anything you want to say. The number's up there. Uh, we talking Yankees baseball right now.
But I think he's gonna come back strong, bro.
Yeah, nah. I think I mean, I don't think it's gonna go to a game 5, but if it does, he'll be ready for that. But I think um I think we're gonna take the next game at home. But there was some when it went into the roster, you seen Stroman wasn't on the roster. I mean, we seen Cortez and Rizzo not really gonna be on the roster because of their injury. So it made no sense, being on the 15-day DL, you have to be out that 15 days. So it kind of like took him off of even being eligible for this roster in the ALDS. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, like I think they did good. They have every position solidified and a backup for it. You know what I'm saying? Jazz Chisholm is like one of the most utility player there is, that I've seen in a long time, where he could just play third, play right field, play fucking second base, play left field. You know what I'm saying? Like he could just be put into all of these spots. You know what I'm saying?
He got that tool bag.
Yeah. I mean, he's a beast. You know what I'm saying? But let's also speak to the elephant in the room, and that's Aaron Judge. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could call in, the numbers up there. Aaron Judge, he is probably by far the favorite for the MVP of the AL. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest knock on Aaron Judge has been that he cannot handle the playoff pressure.
Yeah.
He's not been able to perform in the playoffs, and yet he has he is yet to do that in his career thus far. You know what I'm saying? So I think you've seen it. I don't know if anybody was watching the game last night or seen any of Aaron Judge's at bats, but when you see him at bat and you look at him in his eyes, in his face, he looks nervous. He looks worried. He looks like he has a lot of things on his mind. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking too much. He's not letting the game come to him. You know what I'm saying? He's not um just like, I'll go based off the feel and the situations and everything like that. You could tell that he's pressing and he wants to come up big. You know what I'm saying? In a situation, and basically feeling that every at bat that he's up is a big situation. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they are throughout the game. But for what he's done in the regular season, the 50 home runs, the 60 home runs, you know what I'm saying, 3 times in throughout his career, it's expected of him, and he almost got kind of like that A-Rod um, syndrome, because I was big with Alex Rodriguez. That was the big knock on him as well when he first started, and
Showing
it wasn't
up in the playoffs.
yeah, and it wasn't until 2009 when he was on the Yankees and we did win that World Series that he finally did come up big in the playoffs in the big moment. You know what I'm saying? Because prior to that, he was non-existent. One of the worst players playing in comparison to the other playoff players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're seeing that a little bit with Aaron Judge. I'm hoping that he could actually snap out of that. I'm hoping that, with the protection of he got Juan Soto. You know what I'm saying? He got Austin Wells behind him. He got Giancarlo Stanton, who he is a liability running. Like 2 times there could have been runs scored, and because of him, there wasn't. Late in the game, he didn't beat out that ground ball that was in the hole. That any normal player, you look like, oh, he's gonna beat that out. And by the time they threw it to first, he still didn't make it. It was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, put some pep in your fucking step. You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And then there was another ball that was hit into the gap that was probably that he probably should have scored on, and was stopped at third, and the run didn't come in.
And if you feel that way about it, then they definitely feel that way about it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
but the Royals look at it and they're like, all right, he's a liability.
Yeah, but his bat isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
So that's why, like, the other part about Giancarlo Stanton is that he has the opposite when it comes to numbers in the playoffs and Aaron Judge. You know what I'm saying? His numbers speak for themselves. He's over three. He's batting over 300. He got multiple home runs. He got over 15 RBIs. You know what I'm saying, in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like in maybe not as many games, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because he came from Florida, but he's proven in the playoffs, so that's why he gets that nod. You know what I'm saying? But we're waiting for that from Aaron Judge, and hopefully we'll see that. Hopefully see that sometime throughout this playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because we do got a clear path to the World Series. You know what I'm saying? We do got a clear path. We got this Kansas City Royals team, and then we'll have the winner of the the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah, no, it's clear.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we are the best team left in the American League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to handle business. We got to play to the stats on the back of our baseball cards. You know what I'm saying? And prove why we're there, why we got this high ass payroll, why we're gonna be the ones that's gonna be able to keep Juan Soto and not lose him to the Mets. You know what I'm saying? Which we about to get into the Mets. Oh, let's see. Yo, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Damn. Yo, can you hear us? Wait. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Well, we can hear him on speakerphone.
Can you hear me?
Damn. Let me see this. Let me see the phone.
Maybe I should put the Wi-Fi on. Yo. Let me see if I can call him. Hang on. Oh, yeah, he's there? No, he's not there.
He was there.
Uh-huh. Yo? Can you hear me?
I don't know. I don't have an earpiece.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hey, how are we, brother?
What's good, bro?
This Israeli connection is a little crazy out here, man.
Oh, where in the world is Kush today?
Yes.
Are we in Tel Aviv?
Oh, you guys sound like robots. I don't know what you're saying, but it's okay.
Wait, can you not hear us? I guess not.
Now you sound like robots. I was hearing you guys kind of clear earlier.
Yo, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I guess not.
Oh, I guess not.
Wow.
Well, we'll see if Kush steps back in. You know what I'm saying? Because he, there we go. It's locked in.
Yawa.
Sima.
Who got the keys? Sima Bima.
It's Kush, you already know.
What up, God?
What up,
What up, bro?
God? What up, God?
Chilling, baby. We in baseball. We haven't done no football yet because
Playoffs? What talk about? Playoffs? You kidding me?
Yeah, of course.
Playoffs?
Of course.
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so we was getting into the Yankees. I was just basically going over Aaron Judge that he has to step up as much as we've seen, throughout the regular season and all these 50, 60 home run seasons and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? There is still a question mark on him for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't really, as we went to game run, we did score 6 runs, but he wasn't really part of that, and I feel like he might have walked in a run or got a couple of walks, you know what I'm saying, and scored runs. But in terms of hitting, though, on that side of the thing.
Right. No, I mean, 100%, bro. I mean, that's been the thing, right? It's like, hey, man, when you got there, you underperformed. This is the time. You know what I mean? You did the 60s, whatever home runs. You did all this. Let's go. I don't know if you mentioned it already, but man, Houston's out.
We said that. We have the easiest path to the World Series. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Between Kansas City. Yeah.
In the past few years, at least. You know what I mean? These are all historically teams that you guys have beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot. You know what I'm saying? And gotten through. So if there's any time to do it, it's now. I mean, I'll tell you this. I mean, I know we won't touch on the Mets, but it seems like both New York teams don't want this shit easy, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They fucking getting these W's the hard way right now.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, we're about to get into the we could.
Crazy yesterday, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean for both. You know what I'm saying? It looked like let's get into the Metropolitans right now because it looked like time was running out. I mean, Zach Wheeler was dealing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 7 scoreless innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 hits. You know what I'm saying? Like scattered throughout that. You know what I'm saying? No real threat of anything. You know what I'm saying?
Forgive me for not knowing the pictures from the Brewers series, but even then, bro, those were comebacks with 0-0 games going to like the 6th, 7th. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then when they did the back-to-back, but I mean, and then you had Senga as me and Mr. Acid was talking about, that lead off. Who was it? Schwarber, remember?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Schwarber.
Yeah. No, well, Senga ended up pitching. I think it was like a 95 mile per hour fastball right through the middle. Perfect fucking Schwarber ball. And this motherfucker immediately dropped my heart and made me feel like that was it. It was done.
And I mean, overall though, you can't knock. That was actually a pretty good little 3.5. You know what I mean? Inning outing.
Oh no, absolutely.
Oh no, he did his good. No, he did his thing.
He let off the home run, but you know what I mean?
He recovered.
Solid all the way,
Yeah.
So there's outing and shit, which is what we want to see because it looks like it was just a test run. You know what I mean? Let's see what Senga could do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's the first time he's coming back. He was in Florida the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What our manager, you hear me? What our manager is doing right now is fucking great, bro. I love the way he's got the team going, the vibes, the message he's sending,
the pumpkin.
Word.
Well, that's a Pete Alonso thing. You know what I mean? That's a Pete Alonso thing.
Well, his awkward ass is what got you here.
Oh, I have 100%, bro. He might have saved his Mets career, maybe.
Yeah. No, I think he did.
I mean,
I think he did.
He didn't do it
let's bring this up real quick. At the time of this, us recording this, the Mets just wrapped up Game 1 of the NLDS, and just a couple of days ago, the Mets wrapped up the series, wild card series, against the Brewers, in which we ended up having a home run on the top of the ninth.
Hey, you gotta add it in. No other player has ever done that in an elimination game in Major League history.
Yeah. And what a big fucking moment that was, bro. Like if there's no other proof that the Mets are in a movie right now, bro, this is a movie season.
Nah, that's facts.
Yeah, man. I mean,
nice.
we literally stick to the trend of like miracle Met shit, bro. Like this shit is magical.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot of fight in y'all, man. You got a lot of fight in y'all, man. There's no
There's no quit. You know what's pretty good? You know what's pretty good that I've come to realize? We have no, like, obviously we have like Lindor and Alonso's borderline only because he had a questionable season, but he is an all-star. But all the way through our lineup is all ball players, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't take really anybody lightly all the way through, at least for what they've been showing. You know what I mean? The Yankees didn't make the team. You know what I'm saying? Earlier in the season.
Yep.
The man is our best slugger right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In terms of slugger percentage. We got this dude in Glaciers who's a reggaeton artist. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A reggaeton can finish the season with like a 328 batting average.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? After we got him.
Yep.
Like, I mean, not after we called him up. You know what I mean? He stuck to it. The heart, the fight, this is the X factor shit that these fucking statistical motherfuckers can't quantify. That's why they quantified us not to do great. That's why everybody was shitting on us based on the numbers. Well, guess what, bro? We proven more than that. Queens, nigga. QU, nigga. Rocking the Mets jersey and the fucking Giants jersey right now. Let's go.
Wow. The jersey on top of the jersey.
Jersey, nigga. Look at that.
Jersey.
I feel you.
Feel real Jersey right now.
Where did the Giants play?
Jersey.
Nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Mm-hmm. I feel you, bro.
That's truth right there,
I feel
bro.
you. Are you actually in Jersey right now?
No.
Oh.
No, where is Kush today?
Where is Kush in the world today? Where is Kush in the world today? I'll pass it through the streets of Jerusalem. Do you guys hear the bomb going on?
Wow. We do not, man. We got a good signal over here. It's crazy over there.
You're coming in clear right now, bro.
Yeah. Shalom.
Shout out to Shalom. Shout out to WhatsApp. And
which is crazy too, because the shit's so crazy over there, and you have enough time to like sit and watch a whole Mets game. It's insane.
Yeah.
Because in certain areas you're chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In certain areas you're chilling.
And you blend in perfectly with them.
I blend in perfectly. People don't know what side I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what hat I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And depends what color I'm rocking. It's kind of like a little bit being in LA.
Yeah, it's like Bloods and Crips. Yeah, yeah.
You gotta be a little weary of outfits and shit because you get a hostage situation real quick.
Yo, you know what I suggest? Just wear blue jeans and a red shirt, and they won't know. You know what I'm saying? Because now you really got both.
I'll tell you this: the key is wear New York shit all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word.
Just wear your. Wear what you're wearing right now. Wear your jersey on top of jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Jersey on top of jersey. Niggas is like, this fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then
let's go over your business. Let's go fuck up this hospital. They do their shit, nigga. They do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So, playoffs, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Mets. I'm not gonna say let's go Yankees. I'll let Jones do that.
Yeah, I would do that. Let's go Yankees.
But yeah, let's go Yankees. And
They said it anyway.
It's beautiful right now, bro. It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, bro.
There's beautifulness. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. See, I'm riding the wave of the Mets because it's magical. The Yankee game when I was watching it kind of had me a little bit more nail biting. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, yo, these motherfuckers at first it's like these motherfuckers really gonna let this up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Y'all fought back too. You
No,
know
it was a fight throughout the whole game, bro. It was a fight throughout the whole game.
Yeah. Back and forth, yeah, but I was just like, holy shit, Kansas City. The fuck? No, you know I hate Kansas City, bro. If there's any team I want y'all to eliminate, it's them, bro. Fuck them.
Yeah, because they beat y'all.
Yeah, 2015. That shit hurt my soul, bro.
Hurt your soul, bro. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you for that.
That was supposed to be our year.
It was.
Word.
David Wright was supposed to get his ring.
He was. Shout out to David Wright.
He was, man.
Word. But
second captain of New York. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, I feel you. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Second captain of New
Word.
York.
Well, do y'all don't play today, do ya?
Yep. 4 o'clock.
Yes, we do.
Oh, all right. Yankees play tomorrow.
Which, by the way, I'm sorry if I just may add. Whoever's watching the game, it seems like these afternoon Philly games with that sunlight shit is really affecting motherfuckers, bro.
It's intentional, bro.
And by the way, fuck the MLB umps for fucking up mad calls that could have been super game deciders, but our team is fucking so magical right now. We fucking fought back anyway and still won the games.
Yeah, they tried fucking us, bro.
With Alonso and they were shitting on him about that foul ball. The fucking fan pushed the net, bro. That fucking fan pushed the net. Look at that video again, bro. That shit that should have been interference.
Yeah, should have been a ground rule double.
You know, bro. That play on fucking what's this? Trey Turner, bro. That dude was out. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Fuck Trey Turner.
That shit was clear.
Yeah.
It was clear.
I seen that.
And like you gotta understand, like, listen, we won the game anyway. I'm not trying to feel like these are certain things that, like, yo, it's reviewable. You know what I'm saying? Like, make the right call, and we know that for any sport, bro. We'll say that for anything and anybody. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. This shit's on tape. Like, what the fuck?
Not facts.
Yeah, sorry, man. I have to let that out because that shit's kind of crazy, bro. It's the MLB. We in the playoffs. Like, how we gonna let shit like that just go and like rock willy-nilly like that? That shit don't make no sense to me.
More now, I feel you. But I think with that, I think we might be on a crash course to be playing each other, man. I think y'all got something magical. We got like the easiest path there could be. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. That might have to be the hot wing challenge right there, like I said. Bro.
Yo, Bethlehem sounds crazy right now.
Yeah. I thought it was Jerusalem.
Oh, Jerusalem sounds crazy right now.
Yeah.
Bethlehem.
Outside of Bethlehem. I'm 6.8 miles outside of Bethlehem. I'm just trying to make my way because you gotta understand a lot of roads are closed.
I imagine that. Yeah. You gotta know your way, bro. You gotta know your way. You can't just be using ways out there. Like you gotta really know where you at.
Shout out to
Skynet. True that.
Word, yeah. Shout out to Terminator.
John Connor and shit. No, yeah, Skynet is John Connor. That's a Terminator. The rise of the machines. Yes. Yeah.
Yo, word up.
Mm-hmm. I got him on fantasy.
Shout out to John Carter.
Yeah. Yeah. And getting me like 15 points this week. Yeah, getting me like 15 points this week in fantasy. Wow, Houston putting the clamps on Buffalo right now. But we was gonna go over some picks and do the picks now in the NFL. I don't know if you want to stay on for that, Kush.
Yo, Hubbard got me like 16 points in the first half, bro.
Hubbard, yeah. All right, we gotta go. We got a lot of shit to go over for the NFL. We switching over to the NFL. That was it for the New York Baseball Report. Where we at?
You gotta pull this shit up. My phone's dying.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. It's just I got so much going on in fantasy. It's like it's tempting. It's so hard not to not to look at it because I'm on 7 teams.
He's addicted.
It's an understatement. Week 4.
To let all the viewers know, though, the reason why I'm wearing purple is I'm feeling real grimace today. All right. Well, to also the viewers know, the listeners know that I'm wearing blue and orange socks. One blue sock, one orange sock. That's what it is.
He's ready.
I'm fucking ready, bro.
Anthony is fucking ready. All right, week 3. We got to go over the week 3 scores because we didn't do that to tally up the points and shit. So let's see. Vikings, Bears, Rams. Let's see. Vikings, W.
Week 3?
Yes, Bears, L. Rams, W. Okay.
That was Kush?
Yes. Raiders, L.
That was me.
This is me, bro. It's me, Anthony.
You gotta say that.
Chiefs with a W for Jones.
There you go.
And Eagles for the 1-pointer. Anthony, do me a favor. Correct.
Well, you gotta realize that we're speaking on microphone for a podcast, and then these details need to be shed to the listeners of this said podcast.
Thank you. Kush got the Seahawks right. Kush got the Bills right.
Wait, we skipped over me?
We already passed you.
The fuck you mean you already passed me? That the first one was me? You said it was Kush?
No, that was you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I got 2 of them, right?
Yeah, you got 2 right. Kush had the sweep in week 3. And then week 4, Anthony had Chiefs, Ravens, and Seahawks last week.
Sounds like
Chiefs got the W. Ravens got the W. Seahawks got the L for the 1-pointer.
Well, fuck that.
I took Bengals, Miami, and Tampa. Miami got the L.
Fucking with my boy Gino.
Yeah,
and DK
Bengals
and
got the
Lockett.
W. Tampa last week got the W as well. And then Kush, we picked for you Washington, 49ers, and Houston. Houston got the W. Kush, are you still there?
Sounds like it's not there.
49ers, we got the W.
No, I'm here, man. I got you on mute. There's a lot of commotion out here.
Oh, Washington. Actually, Kush, we actually picked all 3 right for Kush last week, motherfucker.
Yes, you know why? Because y'all can't stop me, nigga.
9. So now he got.
We gave
him all of them. So, we gave you a sweep. Go fuck yourself, Kush.
You know how much I appreciate you guys.
Okay, so me and Ant is in a tight race. 1 point separating us with 16 and 15 respectively. Kush got 32 already in week at the end of week 4. Yeah, so we go to week 5. Kush, you're gonna pick last this week. Ant, you could pick first. Yeah, Kush doing his thing. Do you want the sheet?
You can pull it up.
Anthony, do me a favor.
You want to finish that?
Don't do him any favors.
Why not?
You're his friend.
Here you go.
You can do a lot.
You got it right there?
No, I don't.
There you go. And answer, you make your picks. Everybody, this is for the Hot Wing Challenge. I know it's a little late, but you could pick the games that are already going on. You could pick the games that,
Okay, Baltimore versus Cincinnati for my 5 points.
5 Ravens. Caw.
3-point Vegas over Denver.
Raiders.
1 point.
That game. Go ahead. Come on, baby.
1 point Kansas City over New Orleans.
On the Monday night?
Yeah.
Picking the Monday nighter. I like it. It's not my turn. I need threes. I'm a pick I'm pick Atlanta over Tampa. Nah, I'm lying. That game already happened. It was supposed to be a joke, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine you should put the Vikings too.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Like I should pick the Vikings. Now I'm gonna pick the Bears for the 3 over Carolina. I think that's usually a safe bet. So I'm gonna pick Washington for my 1 over Miami, and for my 5-pointer. I'll pick the 49ers over Arizona, even though that's not a sure bet. Go ahead, Kush, you pick now.
All right. So I will take. Should I help you out a little bit, man? I think I should help you out.
Nah, you should just do whatever you want to do, because you ugly.
All right. Who took Seattle?
Nobody.
Exactly. Push it, motherfucker.
For how many?
Seattle
For how many?
for the 5.
Wow.
Wow, over the G-Man?
Yeah.
You gotta specify that.
What a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, word. That's the reason why I didn't
Why you don't
touch
say that?
game.
Yeah, me too.
Douchebag.
Fucking dick.
Um,
Talk about all that bleed blue shit on. You should take one jersey off now.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find out. You predicted that the G-Man won that game.
Yeah, little Ja's gonna get him. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, how many points I have on the season? 31.
32.
All right, there you go. So let's keep this going. Remember, take my shit to parlays, baby. Who got Pittsburgh?
Nobody.
I'll take Pittsburgh.
Over?
Winning by a field goal.
Pittsburgh over who?
Over the Cowboys. The Cowboys.
There you go. You gotta specify that.
And this is for your 3-pointer?
Three.
Tree.
Tree by tree.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Okay, and for your 1-pointer?
Just to fuck with Ed, I'll take New Orleans.
Oh, over the Chiefs.
Oh, so he could bet on the same game?
Well, I guess we can now.
Okay.
Fuck it.
No, I thought we could bet in the same game if it's against.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds fine. I don't give a fuck.
If it's against.
Yeah.
As long as it's not the same.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, you can't pick the same. You can't pick the same outcome.
You just mad because I took the Chiefs.
Yes, I am. I'm mad you all took the Chiefs for how many weeks now? I haven't picked a Chiefs game since the shit started.
You haven't got one Chiefs game.
Maybe one.
Nah, not at all. I see your picks right in front of me.
The fuck you talking about?
Yeah. Well, go fuck yourself.
So fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you too.
I love you guys. Yo, I miss you guys so much, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta stop being gay. You gotta come through.
Yeah, get out of Bethlehem.
Yeah, man.
Tel Aviv over here.
America's waiting.
I know.
Going clubbing in Tel Aviv while all this shit's going on in the world, bro.
You know, make
real asshole behavior right there.
Make the Jones our Guyanese again. You know what I'm saying? That should be the hashtag. Make the Jones our Guyanese again. Bye. That's last year. Look at that. We have an old 2023. It's like 2 years ago and shit. No,
Joe's just like, I'm gonna put it back. Time capsule.
Yeah.
We good with the picks, right? We all good?
Yeah, we good. So you can holler back, bro.
No, not even. I'm with y'all for a little bit. I'll rock out for a little bit.
All right, so we in the NFL. We in the NIFL.
Well, yeah, man. Yo, I just gotta say, Thursday, bro.
What a game.
One of the most craziest, personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Adrenaline-filled sports night That Thursday night put up so many points for me in fantasy, bro.
Yeah, I know. You already had 100.
You know what I mean?
You had 100 versus Anderson already.
I was like,
You had Kirk Cousins, Mike Evans, and Drake London.
No. I had Kirk Cousins. I didn't play him.
No, in another league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
So, well, I had Drake London. I had Drake Lock. I have Drake London in the barbershop fantasy league. Shout out to Q Borough Cuts. You already know 9506 89th Street. Go check them out. Get a cut. Marvin Rev. You already. Go ahead, bro.
No. I was just saying in one of the leagues I got Mooney, bro.
Oh yeah, he went crazy too.
Oh my god, bro! I was like, that shit made it fucking save my week, bro. That Mooney shit. It really made it save my week.
Mm-hmm. It's a big game right now, Ravens and Bengals.
The man's had drops in his chest. I don't know if y'all watched, if y'all remember. The man's had drops in his chest, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Word up.
Mine's never hot.
No. But we're gonna see no, but you know, like the Jets already played today. You know what I'm saying? So the Jets
the early game.
Yeah, they played, where was that, in London? Yeah, I mean Minnesota gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like I didn't really get to see too much of the game, you know, dad life and shit.
Today.
But
he just looked that way, bro.
Yeah, no, he just I mean, they put all their eggs in one basket with Aaron Rodgers right now. You know what I'm saying? And there is no turning back. There's no alternative. There's none of that. You know, so you gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? They all got to get the same page. And if they don't get it together within like the next week or two or something like that, I think Salah's gonna go. I think they'll try to save face, get rid of Salah, and try to get somebody in to, you know, change it up. You know what I'm saying? Because he, like, you know, was a big knock on him. He's too cool. He's too cool. He wants to be friends with everybody. He doesn't hold nobody accountable. You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem, especially when you're dealing with grown men in the NFL, especially.
In one of the sports that's like, you gotta be like the most accountable. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, because everybody, yeah, you understand your position, you understand your job, you're supposed to do what you got to do, and then as long as you could do that, everything else is supposed to fall into place. But no one man is really above the team or below the team. Everybody has to put in. You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest team sport. It's really like a battle of territory. You know what I'm saying? Like you're moving in. You know what I'm saying? And every time you score a touchdown, it's like you've conquered their land.
But that's why that whole Garrett Wilson shit of him saying, yo, our fucking my route running, my routes, this shit is like, you know, standard, there's no imagination. That's why that shit's all like a bigger thing than what people is trying to like downplay a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, but you know what it is? But the problem is with that is as he says that is like, bro, you don't have enough in the league yet to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? It's your second year. You know what I'm saying? You're playing with an MVP caliber type guy that has done what he's done and, you know, has got him the accolades that he's got him. You know, it's kind of like, you know, how can you say no to what he's trying to tell you to do? You know what I'm saying? For the purpose of the outcome of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen. Shut up, catch the ball, and listen. I mean,
Yeah.
bro, and just, I'm gonna triple down with you because I agree with you. I'm gonna triple down. Look what happened. If I know you said you didn't watch a lot of the game today. If you did, that nigga got targets.
Yeah, he did.
He got put on early. You know what I mean? I was watching that shit. Garrett Wilson at one point was the only receiver targeted for like maybe the first like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? The first 2.5 possessions. You know what I'm saying? Until like it's just not working. I mean, they lost. I mean, nothing worked, but like he had it. He had the opportunities, and he had a good fantasy game. Don't get me wrong. I have Garrett Wilson on fantasy, but talking just football, like, yo, bro, put up or shut up, dog. And you had You had the marks, you had the looks, you know what I mean? And this is what it is. Maybe this is why you're not getting the ball. Maybe you're, in most instances, a better decoy at the moment. They don't have Devontae Adams yet. I feel like he's going to go there. That's my personal feelings, right?
Yeah, I think so
But
too.
at the moment, yeah, but why do you think Lazard is fucking getting mad fucking open touchdowns and clutch ass, you know what I mean, routes and shit? It's because, yo, bro, they're covering you, Wilson, and it's going to Lazard, or whoever else is open. Like Aaron Rodgers doing Aaron Rodgers thing. You want to go over here and publicly complain, and I see, and we could literally see that it not that it had an effect, but that it was in the mind of what the Jets should do, and they targeted him. Like I said, he was the only receiver targeted.
Yeah.
Like a good portion of that first quarter. The announcer said, I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was like, they're really trying to make a point right now. You know what I mean? To look for him. And it has to be off of what he said publicly. Just play the game, man. Like, you got to play the game, bro. Like, Garrett Wilson, like, for fantasy, like, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? But
everything
like,
else.
Football shit, like, yo, y'all trying to do things. Y'all taking some losses, bro. Y'all should have fucking really beat the Vikings today, bro. The Vikings really outcoached you, and you're right. Salah, bro. The Vikings really outcoached these niggas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold did not have a great game. But the amount of penalties the Jets had was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Not
The
really
Vikings
was.
just ate it up, man. And yeah, they just played the game. They threw to Justin Jefferson, bro, and literally like maybe 1 out of 3 times you saw him get thrown to, there's a flag.
Right.
Either on his defender, or you know what I mean, or whatever the fuck the case may be, but like calls off of him.
Word. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think maybe, you know, it's not a long season with football, but they do still have a couple of weeks to get it together. You know what I'm saying? And with, you know, Buffalo's losing already to Houston. They looking like they could have been a team that could run away with it. You know, Miami is in shambles with the loss of Tua. Maybe, I mean, they did start Tyler Huntley this week. I don't know. They are playing New England. So we will see what happens with that, but that's a division game. New England has already been in a rebuild mode. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it won't take as much as they once thought. You know what I'm saying? Prior to entering the season, you know, to win that division. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so yeah. I think the Jets still got hope. I think they still have time to get on the same page and get to things together, even with this loss to this morning and whatnot. But that window is closing. That window is closing. You know what I'm saying? And once you start getting in a certain amount of losses, once you get into a certain amount of weeks played, it becomes harder to get out of that hole. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they'll be able to find a way, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? They got competitors on that team, you know. But if not, then
I just gotta add this. Aaron Rodgers did not look great, man.
Mm-hmm.
He was making some mistakes that he does not make, bro.
Word.
He was making mistakes that a regular quarterback will make. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like forcing the issue and ran through 2 picks. Like it was just he didn't look great either. And now what that's either telling me, it's 2 things. It's obviously it's age, which I don't think it is. I mean that much. You know what I mean? For him to do it, but I think it's mostly mental, and I think it's mental with all of the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Which to go back to your original point, man, Salah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It starts there, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you wanna know why? Because you wanna know why they did everything they could. You know what I'm saying, in terms of putting what they put together on paper. You know what I'm saying, and not for nothing, on paper they got a really good team. You know what I'm saying. I think what they did notice is more of the 2 back sets. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that, of Breece Hall and Braylon Allen in the backfield, where, you know, teams can't focus on one or the other. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of might open things up and also add some extra protection at the same time for Aaron Rodgers for whatever one-on-one coverage he might see in an audible with a Garrett Wilson or a Mike Williams or something like that. You know? So I think, you know, I think we're going to see more of that going into the next game. But, I mean, You know, for Jets fans, I know a lot of them thought that by now they would be, looking a little bit better, but there's still some question marks that need to be answered, and I think soon enough we'll get those answers, and they'll be able to hopefully right some of those wrongs that they've been going through. You know what I'm saying? Um, in terms of the Giants, I mean, Singletary out, Neighbors out, Hodgins came up from the practice squad. Wandell, Slayton.
Right there, the first two players you said, bro. That's like 90% of the offense.
Yeah, because you know what it is? Because, we're going to, I expect a loss today from Seattle. You know what I'm saying? I think if Neighbors would have played, it would have been a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But, he's in the concussion protocol. So with him being there, um, we don't have the talent necessarily at the wide receiver position without him to be able to compensate for what he does. You know what I'm saying? Wandell Robinson is good. He's a really good player. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he could be on the outside one-on-one doing what Neighbors does at the moment. He usually plays slot. You know what I'm saying? Or Slayton, with that man for that matter as well.
The caveat to that is with everybody getting pushed up in terms of position. Now it's time for Hyatt to show it a little bit. And
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it does look like a lot of times like the coaching staff doesn't really give that kid that many opportunities. So I would like to see that. I think maybe that would be nice if we could see him emerge today. You know what I'm saying? As like
it is curious though, right?
Something, yeah.
It's like, damn, bro. Like, you don't think he's better than Slayton to put him in that type of position? But
You know?
And listen, don't get me wrong. Slayton has dealt with us and been our only weapon for all the shitty years, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on him like that, but we got Jalen Hyatt and shit. You don't tell me he can't do the same. Like, what is it, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like it's weird to me.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I say it's a coaching staff thing.
I don't know what this not seeing or seeing.
And he's somebody they drafted. Like he was drafted through them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily get it unless there's something that they don't see that we don't see that's happening on the practice field. Maybe he's not going hard, or maybe he's not doing or just understanding what they want from him, and they're constantly seeing that in practice, where it's like now he becomes non-reliable in the field and whatnot. But I don't know, bro. It doesn't really seem to make sense. It really doesn't. But
today he has a shot a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna see today. I think today is the day where we need, even if we take a L, we need to see the emergence of some other player that could actually be there to help Neighbors and Singletary. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we'll get that. But hopefully. That's a 4:00 game. We'll see what's gonna happen with that. Yeah, man. Around the league, we
How about this? Here, I got one for you. I'll give you a minute to think about it. The biggest surprise with the first 5 weeks. Your biggest surprise with the team, or a team, or what the fuck? I didn't expect this type of shit.
Let's see. I think Washington.
Yep.
I think Washington would probably be one of the biggest surprises. I think the big talk was Caleb Williams, but we knew Chicago had committed. I think there was a lot of teams that was looking for Jaden Daniels. I think the Giants was looking to move up to try to get him, plus other teams. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that Washington was able to get him, and he has
delivered.
He has exceeded expectations at a young age. You know what I'm saying? I think the type of play that he's been giving or doing is not really expected by someone that young or that quickly. You know what I'm saying? But he is the outlier. Wait, let me just say this one thing. He is the outlier, and I think that every year there's kind of like one outlier. You know what I'm saying? There's this one that is able to jump in and fill in. We've seen it with Joe Burrow. We've seen it with Patrick Mahomes. We've seen it with kind of like Josh Allen. They gave him a little bit of a longer leash. You know what I'm saying? Because they had no other option.
If I cut you off to add to your point though, because it goes along with what I was going to say. Tell me it's not giving you C.J. Stroud vibes.
C.J. Stroud, yeah, that's the other one. You know what I'm saying? Like him.
Rookie season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The rest of them, go ahead.
And the Texans was built better. No, I'm just adding. The Texans was built better than what Jaden Daniels is working with right now.
Now, McLaurin is real. Robinson is a real good thing. They do got a decent defense in Washington, even though they kind of traded a lot of some of their bigger pieces, with Chase Young and the other one bouncing.
Washington's defense is not that great, man. But, all I was just trying to say is that it's giving you those vibes of how, yo, man, you find somebody with that hit factor. Look at the 180 it can make for your team. You know what I mean? Type of shit. I agree with you. You know what I mean? Joe Burrow had that. You know what I mean? Motherfucker came out fire and made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Joe Burrow. That's what I'm saying. But those are the outliers. But the rest of them, like the Sam Darnold that we see, like the Geno Smith that we seen, like the who's the other one that's being nice? Baker Mayfield that we seen. You know what I'm saying? Even though they lost this week, you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Sam Darnold?
Yeah, I just said I said him. So I said Sam Darnold and Geno Smith and him. So you know what I'm saying? And then but then you got the other ones that are kind of forced into it, like a Trevor Lawrence, that you know what I'm saying, that was expected to fill in this spot. You know what I'm saying? Well, today, maybe today, but what he hasn't been. Yeah, he'd be on my bench. I do have him on a team, but he's on my bench. Yeah, I got him. He started this week. Yeah, thank you.
Let's go,
He got my name. You know what I'm saying? If it's not Jones, there is Brian side. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to, represent, you know what I'm saying, for the whole government. You know what I'm saying? If there was a Carlos in the league, I'd be fucking with him too. What? You gonna tell me he not my cousin either, right? You gonna tell me he not my cousin either? Fuck out of here.
Nah, I'll say it's your doppelganger.
Yeah, imagine we looked alike. He was just like OD swole. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like frail.
I think we start having to hit up your dad and shit about questions.
Word. Like,
A 37-year-old rookie.
Like, where did you really go that weekend? You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro. That'd be crazy.
Word. Not yet, but yeah. I mean, but that's what we see. Some of these people look like they needed to sit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen a Jordan Love sit, and now he's actually looking like he could be the one. We've seen Aaron Rodgers sitting behind, Brett Favre. We've seen Tom Brady sit, even though he was kind of thrust in after an injury. You know what I'm saying? But he did get to sit behind Drew Bledsoe a couple of games before he even got one snap. You know what I'm saying? Aside from like a preseason,
Mm-hmm.
Jones, I think we could all agree, and Jones, you could cut me off. You really gotta, based on, I don't know the numbers, bro, but just based on what we watch throughout our life, right, of football, 90% of these guys gotta sit.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the outlier. That's why I said the outlier. You know what I'm saying? Because these one teams, word. But what I'm saying is that these teams are looking for the outlier. They're looking for that big catch in the moment where they can ride a wave. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to see. You know what I'm saying? Next year, you're going to have some quarterbacks coming out. You're going to have a Cam Ward. You're going to have a Shador Sanders. You're going to have the guy Urs from Texas. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have another dude that's probably going to go within the top 15 picks, all four of them. Hopefully, the Giants is able to get Cam Ward. I would really like that. You know what I'm saying? From Miami. But you know what I'm saying? Like, every year they're looking for it. Every year these quarterbacks go in the first round, and there's so many that don't make it. You know what I'm saying? There's so many that are not good enough to be first round picks. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it time and time again, but it is the most important position in football. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, man, because it's not that you're wrong. It's just that like I feel like it's like a perspective of philosophy, right? Because it's not that I look at it. It's not that they're not worth the first round picks. Like, yeah, these people have that talent, but they have to sit. But when these teams are picking them so high, they want to get that instant gratification, right? Like, yo, you got it, just like you were saying with that lottery factor. Like, yo, we could throw it in. But bro, in the reality, bro, like you could pick up a quarterback fifth, sixth, but let the man sit, bro. Let him adjust. These are kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like I said, with all the quarterbacks you listed previously, look, they're not bad players, bro.
No, they're not. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They could if they was given like what we're seeing with Sam Darnold, and he just got that opportunity only because JJ McCarthy got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And he was another one that was drafted. There's still a question mark on him. Minnesota's gonna have a real big decision to make because if Sam Darnold takes them into the playoffs and shit like that, it's like he's on a 1-year thing. He's gonna be looking for a contract. So whether he stays with Minnesota or goes to another team that's looking for him, what?
You know what I think about them? That's a flip flop, bro. All right, young man, or draftee, you're gonna sit. You're gonna sit perhaps Sam Darnold and learn. You're gonna see the transition he went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe just sign him to like a 3-year deal. But you know what? But that's the other part about it. Does Sam Darnold want to be in that? Does he feel like he wants to not now be a franchise quarterback somewhere else? Like he's proven that he could do the numbers or he could do that. Maybe he want to go to a different thing. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of teams that got. No, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But Minnesota is now going to have a question mark because maybe Sam Darnold is going to be worth that money, and you do have this rapport that you've seen, and you do go pretty decently far in the playoffs.
Who was that man they got? Their quarterback that they picked?
McCarthy, JJ McCarthy.
All right, they got JJ McCarthy. If they really, so here's the thing, man, and like I said, it's all perspective, right? If they really do believe in JJ McCarthy because he was starting, right? He was set to start before Darnold, right? If they saw what they saw was better than Darnold, then you have collateral with Darnold.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody needs a quarterback. You know what I mean? If you resign him because bro, I feel like there's no way like you don't bring Sam Darnold back at this moment.
Nah, I don't know. Yeah, you got to. I think so too.
Early. I know it's early in the season. There's still fucking 12 games left. You know what I mean? But like, whether you bring him back as a backup or like to start him and let JJ McCarthy sit, I don't see why like either option would be. And you're probably gonna get him on a generous deal based on the quarterback market. You know what I mean? More or less, unless somebody is really shit out of luck right now and is really like, nah, Sam. You know what I mean? Like if Cleveland is like, nah, fuck the shot right now. You know what I mean? This thing is still calling in massages and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
word. Dang, he's wild.
Nah. Yeah, and they want to throw in the bag. You know what I mean? $210 million guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it be like that.
Fully guaranteed. Nah, I know. But like, I don't see how like why. It's just a flip flop for me. I think the decision of what Sam Darnold was proved that. And what these other quarterbacks and man, fuck the Jets, bro. It also shows you how an organization can kill you.
Yeah, well,
how what they could put around you could destroy you, and it's not really you.
I do want to. I'll just say this one thing before we move on and shit like that. But a lot of that is the cop outs that these general managers and coaches get to use. You know what I'm saying? And the Giants is actually a perfect situation for that. You know what I'm saying? Because Dable and Shane came in, but Daniel Jones wasn't their guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They went kind of with what the Giants were with, you know what I'm saying, and said like, let's pay him. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with him because of that little run that they went on, you know, in the playoffs with the one win and whatnot. But that was kind of like fool's gold. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really indicate the team that they had or where they was at that moment when it came to where they're going. You know what I'm saying? Now, excuse me.
And we talked about that, bro.
Yeah, and now.
Is this a curse? You know what I mean? Like.
It's the outlier that they're looking for. This is what all these teams get to go for. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Everybody chasing what that is. You know what I'm saying in terms of the draft. So what now Shane and Dave will now have, if they do make it through the end of the year and whatnot, is that factor of like, well, you've seen the pieces we put around. We got neighbors. We got um Okikre, and we got Thibodeau, Okereke, sorry, and Thibodeau.
You know, it's all good. No, because it gets me too old.
And Thibodeau, but those are the players that we drafted. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get the quarterback. If we chose the quarterback, our shit would be different. You know what I'm saying? So they might get a little 2 or 3 year extension just to be able to prove if that's real or not. But that's what saves their lives. And then Daniel Jones gets used and abused. We've seen that twice back to back with Chicago. Like they picked Mitchell Trubisky, and then they pick somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That they got rid of both of them, and now they're with Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And go ahead. But this is no. I was just gonna say, Cleveland with Baker Mayfield. Like you could go through it and point them out where they was able to get away with this because this is not their guy, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But like once you make a commitment, in my eyes, is like you made a commitment to the guy. This is your guy. Then you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do what you do. Similar to but you seen what Baltimore did with Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like Lamar, they realized the talent what they had with Lamar and tried to put a game plan to accentuate his talents. What?
What's the right term for it? It's buying in, right? It's buying into your man.
Well,
your team.
what you would
buying in. It's like, all right, listen, we'll formulate this around you. You know what I mean?
Word.
Those are the great, like I said, those are the great coaching and schematic. Like, I bet you're not shitty. You just can't do this, and they're making you do this, and you know what I mean? And
that becomes a problem.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Exactly what you said with Baltimore. We'll run this shit with you. You
Word.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers, you don't gotta touch the ball, nigga, because we have fucking literally 4 people that can run it down your throats, theoretically, and that's what they've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but that's what they do. Even though it's they did have a tough schedule so far. They played some good games. They played Cincinnati today. They already played Buffalo. They played Kansas City week 1. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the teams that were going into the season as some of the top teams there is. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna get a little break of competition for at least a couple of weeks after the fact, and then when that happens, then they'll be able to see exactly where they stand. You know what I'm saying, in terms of the rest of the teams in the AFC. But this is the cop out that we've seen time and time again as like a cycle of these teams that are able to do that with these regimes. That they come in and they're able to say this or that to extend their job a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? And then we see what happens. But it's only week 5. That's the other part about it. It's only week 5.
I'm not gonna get into too much, but my biggest surprise is my AFC team that I love, the Kansas City Chiefs. How many wins they've been pulling out for how shitty they look.
Well, they haven't really looked shitty. I think they've no way, no. No, wait. Let me say something with the Chiefs, because I was actually considering them as well. The Chiefs, well, one is really and truly how good Patrick Mahomes is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just able to still be great no matter the talent around him. 2, I think they was already ahead in understanding, the loss of certain players and what they had and where they could go from there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was able to really cash in with that. You know what I'm saying? T. Higgins for another touchdown. Let's go. So I think based on that, you know what I'm saying, like understanding where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody came in thinking that Travis Kelce is still the number 1 tight end in the league, even though I didn't think that. I knew he wasn't. But I think they did that.
I mean, he was doing all like the other things, but like catching wise, reception wise, yards wise. Listen, all I was saying, like I said, I didn't want to get into it because I understand what you're saying. But even, and I'm just going to disagree with you with one thing. I don't think Patrick Mahomes has looked as polished as, you know what I mean? I know he's great.
But no. But they lost mad talent though. But they lost mad talent on the offense.
No, I understand, but
You know, Racy Rice just done for the season. Xavier Worthy was a rookie coming in, hopefully doing something more. No real running back play.
But I understand. But once again, starting to what I said, it's my biggest surprise. I didn't expect that in the beginning of the season. You get what I'm trying to say? You didn't expect injuries, but not to that caliber. And for them to come out with the W's, you know what I mean? That's why it's my biggest surprise.
Yeah. Well, because because
you're trying to explain it, I feel you, but
yeah, but that's because when it comes to the game on the line, that's what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? You can't either you got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Mahomes got it. So as long as he's close enough, they always have a chance. If they're within a one score and it's late in the fourth quarter and there's one more drive left, no matter who's on the field, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? He has a chance. And that's how real it is.
I'm with you. And you know what? His greatness shocks me every time. That's why it's my biggest surprise.
Word. I agree.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
I agree.
I'm like, holy fuck, this dude is really fucking that nigga, bro. You know
no, he really is.
Because it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I was like, yo, how these motherfuckers got these W's? Like, any team loses a percentage of what you did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful, bro. That organization is run great, bro. And they are the standard right now, in my opinion. But let's move on.
Right. Yeah. Well, we about to that's it for sports, man. That's it for sports. We got vinyl of the week.
All right, yeah. This week's
vinyl of the week.
This This week's vinyl of the week is Kendrick Lamar's "Damn," released in April 2017. In my eye, Kendrick's best.
What happened?
What do you mean?
Someone in your eye?
Nah, bro, you gotta let him explain. Go ahead. No, nothing went in nobody's eye. Pause. Chris leaving a Diddy party out there in Jerusalem. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of baby oil and RPGs going on right now. We're trying to work.
Take that.
Go ahead, man.
All right, so released in April 2017. In my eye, "Damn" is Kendrick Lamar's best album.
That's a bold statement. Go ahead.
In general, when it comes down to track listings, the hit songs, or better yet, the singles from this album are "Element," "Humble," and "DNA." I also saw "Loyalty." I mean, that has its own music video.
Mm-hmm.
"Love," featuring Zakari, has its own video. This album got hits. This album got club bangers. This album, when it comes down to Kendrick albums, I think is the most well-rounded Kendrick album. Others have, I would say, club hits, but not on the par of this album. This album actually got bangers. That's usually the weakest point for Kendrick. I never felt like "Swimming Pools" was a great club song.
I did actually. I did that in the "Kill My Vibe." Based on "Kill My Vibe," I felt like those were big.
I just think they're just not really good danceable. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I disagree. I disagree with you wholeheartedly, but
yeah. In general, also artistically, I felt like this is his most well put together artistic album. The previous album before this is "To Pimp a Butterfly." Many consider that to be his kind of opus, but I felt like this was his high watermark. He came out of "To Pimp a Butterfly" and artistically was able to do whatever the fuck he wanted to. To Pimp a Butterfly is a great piece of art, music in general. But this album, like I said, I felt was more marketable. this in conjunction with his soundtrack that he made for Black Panther, were kind of production wise for his for TDE at this time was kind of where it was at. Like everyone was kind of crushing at this time. TDE was at its high watermark at this time. We wouldn't see him kind of deliver. Hopefully he does deliver to this level, because a lot of people say that he kind of fell off with his last album. I feel like this. It's hard to do both. Only few people were able to do both. Make a completely commercially accessible album, but also for hip hop heads to be like, this is fucking amazing, completely listenable. We had Pun last time, and Pun said it himself, like he's able to do whatever the fuck you need him to do, and I feel the same way about Kendrick. Kendrick is able to give you that hit song. Kendrick is able to perform at the fucking, Super Bowl halftime show. Kendrick is able to, be an incredibly sellable artist, but yet at the same time be completely respected artistically.
And do a cypher with you on fucking Crenshaw.
He's a new Nipsey, bro. He definitely has filled in. I feel the spot of Nipsey. In terms of what Nipsey was doing, in terms of still being a voice for LA and the West Coast, and doing more than just fucking shoot up the club bars or some dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That he's just conscious of what's going on and really using his voice or just his stature to just do more within the community, within hip hop, within just so many facets of life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I do like this album. I don't think this is the best one he's done, but I do feel like this is up there, like you said, in terms of the artwork of the tracks. Now I mean like the art, like drawing or whatever on the album and shit like that. But I mean, that's the thing about Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? He has this thought process that way. Almost every single one of his albums is like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Where it takes you to these different types of feelings and thoughts and messages within this, whatever, 55, 60-minute, album play. You know what I'm saying? And that's what separates a lot Kendrick from a lot of the other artists that that have either come out or that
take you through the journey.
Out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And still leaves that essence of storytelling and a message in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes, that we lack in some of the artists that we have out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I can see this is numbered right here. You want to explain this right here for some of those that are
What's up?
I just want to say, like, if I could just throw a piece in with it. I don't really comment too much on the music shit with y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know you fuck with Kendrick though.
Y'all the gods with that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I back down to y'all when you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That shit. But like with Kendrick, man, like I just disagree with it's not the best, but it's damn is definitely up there. It's because I fuck with Kendrick. I know y'all know that. You know what I mean? June 17th, baby. Go blood, nigga. You already know, nigga. Yo, Lil Kim Mad City has to be the best, bro. It's got at least depends what club you at. You know what I'm saying? Well, when Mad City goes on or so, the shit go crazy.
See, I feel like a lot of that is nostalgia for you being at that certain place in your life where the music that you were into at that point is super important to you.
No matter what age, that yap.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like he got he got better artistically, and when it came down to like rhyme, sound structure.
No, I agree. No, because
the beat selection.
You're right, man. You're right. He evolved. All I was just trying to say is just throw my point for the album, right? In totality.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So it has that. I just want to check that off, right? That's what I feel like. It has something like that. Number two, he did something that people are not really doing too much when they drop in albums, if they drop in albums with, you know what I mean, this many songs at all, is tell a story, which is something that hip hop did back in the day. You know what I mean? That was mad dope. That like it's something I fell in love with too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Was having like a trending thing going all the way down through that he did in this album in Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I mean? Which was like fucking super fire, bro. And he touches all fucking type of like not genres, but like vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You could bump any type of emotion you're going through with this album. You can find the song. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
I guarantee it, bro.
Right.
Yes, but facts with that. And that's what I was talking about. Just the fact that there's a love song on here. The fact that there's 2 love songs on here. There's 2 chick songs on here. But both of them are bangers. And neither of them are too fucking sappy or whatever. If anything, they feel good. You know what I mean? Like they make me want to jump out the whip and bitch someone because I feel sexy. You know what I mean? Like
no, hey man, it's feel good songs. No,
yeah,
feel good songs. That's what they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
all
I mean,
right, so now go over this. Let's go over this number right here.
Oh, this is a collector's edition. I do have the regular edition. Well, the original release of this album. But this version of Damn, the tracks, the last song is the first song, and the first song is the last song. The whole album is backwards. This album was made with the intention that it's able to be played forwards and backwards. The pressing itself is a clear see-through pressing. I'm not sure how many copies were released, but I'm guessing more than 5,128 because that's my number.
Where probably like 10,000. They probably did a quick 10,000.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Word.
But yeah, definitely one of the sexier releases.
Yeah, that shit looks hard. I like that vinyl right there.
That's fire, bro.
Mm-hmm. Word. So Kendrick Lamar's Damn. Vinyl of the week. As Ant continues the trend of the must-haves. If you're new to hip hop, or you're new to wanting to be a collector of vinyls, or albums within itself, even if it's not a vinyl, and you're looking to get some of these hip hop albums, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar Damn has now been added to it. You know what I'm saying? With the list of the others. You know what I'm saying? ATLiens.
Actually, we didn't do ATLiens.
No, we didn't. What did we do?
The last one we did was Capital Punishment.
Yeah, we did Capital Punishment. We did Ready to Die. We did Only Built for Cuban Links.
No, we have not.
No, we didn't.
We've done Stillmatic.
Stillmatic.
We've done
with the Blueprint.
With the Blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
And we've done Mac Miller swimming.
Mac Miller, yep.
And then we've done Camp Low.
Camp Low, yep.
Yep. And I believe that's it so far.
I thought we had a Wu-Tang already. Maybe not.
Oh yeah.
But that's all right. That's all right.
We've gotten there yet. We will.
Word. So that's the vinyl of the week. Before I end the show, I gotta love Jones.
Ooh.
I gotta love Jones.
You feel what I'm saying? And this is in part due to the introduction of what we known as cuffing season. You know what I'm saying? Every time, cuffing season comes around, I gotta do some fly shit, for my for my single cats, and whatnot. What? What?
I'm microphone.
Oh.
Keep going. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, so the Love Jones is for, like I said, for those looking to look for potential candidates in the cuffing season as it approaches, as we can see and start to feel the crisp in the air in the streets of NYC. What I will say to you is some of you dudes want, you act like simpletons. You know what I'm saying? You wanna spend all this money. Yeah, you want to spend your money. You want to act like you're the man for the weekend or something like that, and you think you're gonna bag you something and everything like that. Not to realize that you're not even number 5 on that woman's roster. You know what I'm saying? She's probably yeah, of course, girls got a roster. Girls got a roster. Hold on. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? If you're a single woman out there, you probably have a roster. You have a list of dudes that are lined up in your phone that you talk to or holler at, and there's one that's automatic. The number one, if he hollers, listen to me. If he hollers, all other plans get canceled. I don't even care if y'all been doing this for like 2 weeks and today's the day. If the other one hollers, you getting the dub. Let me tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of these chicks, they be bored, man. They be bored. They know they look good, shit like that. So they anticipate for dudes to want to spend money on them and take them out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you dudes, you do that, especially if she's like a little baddie. You want to take her out. You like the attention of having a fly woman on your arm. You spend it for seafood and steak or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the night, you get no pussy. You don't smash. You don't hit. You gotta thank you. And maybe a goodbye kiss. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll hold you real tight on the hug at the end of the night. Like, oh, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe she hit you in the head. Or maybe she hit you in the head for a little brunch. You know what I'm saying? You spent your money. You got a little brunch. Yeah, a little brunch. Like, yeah, let's go on a date. Brunch. You know what I'm saying? You got it exactly. You got it some mimosas. You know what I'm saying? Some pancakes and bacon and shit like that. And she's like, oh, loving it. And that date ended at 5 o'clock. Dog. You was the fill-in. Because her night really starting at 10 o'clock. Her day is really starting at 10 o'clock. She just had nothing to do from fucking 1 to 10. So she was like, oh, let me let this dude take me out. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to post it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want the other dude to get jealous. The really one I want to chill with. Dudes, this is a fair warning.
She posted with that green shit.
Yeah.
Like your special friends.
Yeah. So let me tell you right now, dudes, this is your fair warning. If you're looking for a shorty and you're trying to see if she could be on your roster for the cold months, let that first date be a cup of coffee, man. Let that first date be a chill in the park while it's still nice out. Let that first date just be a blunt on the porch. And save yourself the headache, save yourself some money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't vibe over a cup of coffee, if you can't vibe over a walk in the park, if you can't vibe over a blunt in front of the crib,
everybody's smoking.
You wasting your time, bro. You wasted the time. You're just gonna continue to be used as long as you continue to holler. And if she's there on another board day and you're there thinking you're actually gonna smash, you're not. You're not going to smash. You're just going to get used. And you need to know the difference. And some of you let your pocket speak for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So you think it's not even an L, bro. It's an L. You took that loss. You spent
Mr. Softies in Bethlehem right now.
Yeah. You spent $150. You spent $150 in the Kush, you want to put your phone on mute? You spent $150 on your food, and you ain't smash after, and you're not going to. You're not that high enough on the roster. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she hollers back, maybe.
You're not a first round, baby.
Yeah, you're not a first round. You're not a first round draft pick. Nah. You looking like Tom Brady. But you could also, No. You could also. That's why I said you could also flip it. You could also flip it, but you got to be on point. But this is my advice to you, youngins or single cats out there that's looking for the potential cuffer. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your buffer. You know what I'm saying? You got to tread lightly.
Buffer.
Yeah. Tread lightly. Don't jump out the window too quick because you might get used for one date and never get heard from again. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. That's the love, Jones.
You're welcome.
Kush, we're going to let you go as we end the show.
Yo, love y'all.
Love
You
you too,
ready?
man. Be safe out
bro.
there.
And fucking Tel Aviv, I mean, in Bethlehem and Jerusalem or wherever else you at. You already know.
Yalla, get the fuck off the phone, bro.
Yalla. Facts.
Yalla and Yawa.
Peace, God. All right, so that's another episode of the Jones Hour. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate Kush on the check-in. And Acid, what is the deal?
Yes.